Okay. Just getting home from my radiology appointment. Not feeling great. The heat is horrible. But sorry, I can't even see what I'm doing. Where am I? It's just a consultation, and if I had an appointment yesterday with my oncologist, and that got canceled because he doesn't have the results back yet from what they removed from me. So I have an appointment with him next week, and everything depends on him, on my test results. If I don't need chemo, then I'll start the radiation, and that doesn't necessarily start right away. I'm going to insert the stuff from the doctor so you can hear what he said. So just waiting again, as always. Pretty much you just wait the whole time when you are waiting for test results. I'm not feeling great. It's hot. I didn't eat very well. I was up a little too late last night, and didn't mean to, but I started talking to this guy on Facebook from this group I joined, and he was sending me music and stuff that he made, for the years. So that was fun, and so that kept me occupied, and that kept me up really late because the music was good. It's different. Usually people will send you music and it's not all that great, but it was really good. So yeah, but back to walking to my complex, and I will keep you updated.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you as well. Just to kind of start, how are things healing right now from the surgery?
I was telling her the breast seems fine. I'm just having a little reaction to the nerves.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's
Connecting. I had like 2 weeks where it was like extremely painful and sensitive. I'm much better now,
okay,
but still a little sensitive, just like under care.
Got it. Are you needing to take any medicine for it?
They didn't give me anything for it.
Fair enough then.
I asked, and they just looked at me like, I don't know. Okay. It's hard to get any pain meds,
Fair enough.
But no, I dealt with it.
And then you're seeing Dr. next week, is that correct?
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll have the results to know whether or not he's going to recommend chemo.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it yesterday, but they didn't have them in yet, so we moved it to next week, hoping.
Okay, sounds good. And then double checking a couple more things. Nobody's ever diagnosed you with anything called lupus or scleroderma that you've ever heard of before. When was your last menstrual period?
It was in February.
February. Okay, so then you may start be now going through menopause.
Yeah, I've already got the hot flashes, but it's not complete, full blown yet. But I'm having the fun of it before it starts. I had like 7 months where I didn't have it, then it started again, and I was mad. I'm like, damn, start this all over again.
And double checking, nobody's ever told you that you have anything called lupus or scleroderma that you've heard of before. You don't have a pacemaker for your heart or anything like that. Okay, sounds good. So just kind of going over everything. I don't know if the other doctors have mentioned, but we are going to be recommending radiation after, just to try to decrease the chances of things coming back. And the biggest reason is because when they, of course, did the surgery, they found that it wasn't one of the lymph nodes, and that's one of the biggest reasons for the radiation.
Right.
However, we do have to wait for Dr. to get his results, because if he does end up recommending chemo, the chemo will come first. Exactly. Right. However, if you see him and he says that no, you don't need chemo, then we can jump right into radiation treatment. Now, how we're going to work is that whenever we're ready to get you started, the next appointment that we're going to make for you is something called a simulation, where we're going to be bringing you back here, doing a scan of your chest and just doing some marks on the skin so that we can plan the radiation. Okay. Once that's done, usually about a week or two later, we would then be ready to start the actual radiation treatment. Treatments are going to be Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, and it's going to be around 6 to 6.5 weeks of daily radiation treatment. Each day, door in, door out time is just 30 minutes of your time door to door. You're going to be laying on the table getting the radiation just about 5 to 10 minutes each day. You don't see the radiation, you don't feel it. To you, it's just like coming in every day and basically just getting an extra.
Laying on the table.
Exactly. Just getting an extra. Now, side effects from the radiation treatment. Only whole body side effect that some women can feel is that they can be more tired than usual. But the rest of it, as you can imagine, is going to be related to the right breast. The first 3 weeks of radiation, you're probably not going to notice much of the skin reaction, but as we build up the doses, in the second half of the radiation treatment is when the skin reaction can happen. What that skin reaction can be is that your skin can become darker, it can become red, and along with those skin changes, there can be itchiness, burning, irritation, and sometimes
That could
pain
work
associated with it. Unfortunately.
Maybe I'll get lucky. I won't.
The worst of that skin reaction will be about 2 weeks after we're done with the radiation, and then after that, you're then going to turn the corner and heal up really, really quickly.
Okay.
Usually by about 4 weeks from the last day of the radiation treatment, most of that skin reaction should be healed by that time.
Right.
Now, long-term risks from the radiation treatment. Most of it really just has to do with your right breast may end up looking different or cosmetic changes after everything is said and done. Well, some possibilities include your right breast may end up being smaller compared to the left side. Sometimes it may actually be larger. Sometimes the skin color could heal a shade lighter or darker than your normal skin tone. And sometimes certain parts of the breast may just be harder to touch as well just because of some scar tissue buildup. None of the above may happen or all of the above may happen. It does just depend on the woman, but when we ask women how they feel their breast looks, after both the surgery and radiation, 80 to 90% of them say they're fine with how it looks from whatever that's worth. Chances the radiation will hurt your lung that's right under is very, very, very small, like less than 1% chance. That was a lot of stuff that I just threw at you, but questions or concerns?
No, not really. I'm kind of read up on some of the stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's always best to talk to an actual doctor than read about it. No, not really. Just
good.
hoping this is all I need, so I can get it going. It's taking forever to get the surgery. I just want to get everything going.
Right.
So with the radiation, if it's just radiation that I would need, is there some sort of, of course you probably don't know yet because you don't know the results, like chances of a reoccurrence?
Yes, unfortunately with cancer, there's always a chance that it can come back. What we're doing with the treatment is just trying to decrease that chance to the lowest with whatever we're recommending. In general, when we talk about radiation, the radiation cuts the chances that the cancer comes back in the breast or in the lymph nodes areas by about 50 to 70%. So it does work, but it's unfortunately with cancer, we just don't have something such as 100% cure.
Always your DNA and stuff.
Right.
It's
And
not
of course,
a one.
and of course, it does also depend on kind of the test that Dr. Ahmed gets. That can sometimes show that your cancer can be more aggressive or less aggressive. That can kind of help with the prognosis. But I mean, right now though, the odds are in your favor, and that things should be fine for you as long as we go through all the treatments.
Yeah, I just want to get out. Like everything after, just get it out.
Okay. So what I just need from you today then is to sign a consent form for the radiation treatment. I will just need a signature on this line over here. Today's date on the side, which is going to be 7/11/24. And then last silly thing, if you can just put an initial on here saying you're not pregnant. And then unfortunately, just because you're still kind of in the perimenopausal phase, I do just have to kind of do a quick pregnancy spiel on you. Do not become pregnant during the radiation treatment. If you do, it's not possible that the radiation could either terminate the pregnancy, or if it's carried to term, it can cause physical or birth defects in the baby.
Gotcha.
So just kind of my spiel with that. But otherwise, any other questions or concerns right now?
No, I think that's...
Sounds good. The last thing I do just want to do then, I just want to have a quick look at the surgery scar just to make sure things are healed enough, and that if everything looks good, we'll wait to hear from Dr. before we schedule. But yeah, as soon as you see that you know the answer, or he tells you that you don't need the chemo, call our office so that we can get you scheduled right away.
Okay.
I'm just covering for today, but the doctor that's going to be taking over for you is going to... So just make sure that you call us right away when you have an answer. Okay?
Alrighty.
All right, then like I said, let me just step out, give you a chance to change, and then I'll be right back in.
Alrighty.